Yeah, my training gave me a little bit of space on the truck. You know, I had the top bunk. Pretty much had my duffel bag at the top bunk, and then I had my backpack inside the cubby to the left. I mean, you'll see it. You know, if you're a CDL driver, you see what I'm talking about, huh? Yeah, and yep, and that is all. Also for service, you know, try to get Verizon or AT&T for service out there on the road. T-Mobile, it's not gonna make it. You gonna be bored, sad with T-Mobile. Don't get T-Mobile out there, or Sprint. Don't get Sprint either. Try to get Verizon or AT&T, or get one of the prepaid services. I got Visible, and I'm gonna put the link in the description box. And if you wanna hook a brother up, you know, click on my referral link and sign up for it, so I can get a little bit of a free month of service or something like that. So do that for a brother real quick. You heard me? And if you wanna sign up for Schneider, use my name. You know, just comment on my video below and say you want to use my name. I give you my name. You can use that for Schneider, so I can get a referral bonus, like $500. You know, it's not bad. Trying to feed my family, just like you. You know, so hook a brother up, and then you prefer somebody to hook a brother up too, and we do it from there. All right. So my training engineer, this my first load with my training engineer. We did a load for Dick's Sporting Goods from Phoenix, Arizona. No, it wasn't Phoenix. It was Goodyear, Arizona, all the way up to Boise, Idaho. So when we got to the location, I had to check in with the security guard, gave him my BOL, my bills of ladings, gave that to him, and because we had to drop off an empty trailer first, so we told him the trailer was empty. And Dick's Sporting Goods, whenever you deliver a trailer to them, they want the tandem slide all the way back. So we had to slide the tandems. Pretty much when the tandem was slid to the back, the tandem wheels pretty much are at the back of the trailer. So we did that first, and then they let us inside. While we were inside, we had to do an alley dock, 45-degree alley dock, a 45-degree alley dock to park the trailer. They told us which parking space to park in. It was like 15 or something like that, so we had to park in that. And to do the alley dock, you got to pull up till your shoulder gets to where the glad hands are on the. You had your empty space. You go past your empty space to the next trailer or next space. As soon as your shoulder gets to that, where the glad hands are supposed to be, you make a hard right, and you make a hard right till you get to 12. Your truck gets to 12 o'clock, and then as soon as you get to 12 o'clock, you make a hard left until you get to 9 o'clock, and then you pull forward about 10 feet, and then that's when you start your 45-degree alley dock back, and you back your trailer up into the hole, to the parking spot, and then we drop the trailer off. We uncoupled it, and then we had to pick up a loaded trailer that they gave us to load and deliver all the way up to Boise, Idaho. And to do that, we found the trailer, and then we bobtailed around. I found the trailer. I coupled to it. I did an air brakes test on it. I inspected it. It was good to go. And I checked the seal, make sure the seal matched the bills of ladings. The seal matched. Make sure it wasn't about hiding up in there or stole anything out of there. So we did that. And then we pulled back up to the exit side of the security gate. And we told them we picked up the trailer. We gave them the bill of ladings, did all that. This is the trailer we picked up. The inspection was good. They signed off on everything and they let us go through. And then we drove from there. I drove from there all the way up to, I was somewhere in Nevada. I'm not too sure. I drove somewhere in Nevada. And we parked there. We parked for the night. I drove about 500 miles up. And then we made it to Boise, Idaho. And when I delivered the load, when I delivered to the Dick's Sporting Goods store, it was a straight back pretty much. It wasn't nothing to it. It was so easy. It wasn't like a Dollar General store, Family Dollar. It was a straight back. We had to deliver to 3 different Dick's Sporting Goods stores. So each Dick's Sporting Good had like a few boxes each they took out the truck. So we had to deliver to 3 different places in the one trailer. So we delivered there first. Took about 2 hours for them to unload the truck. And then went to a different Dick's Sporting Goods. Did the same thing. Unloaded the truck. Took about 2 hours. Then we went to It was a different city. It wasn't Boise. It was a different city in Idaho. It's right down the street. Forgot the name of it, but we delivered to a different Dick's Sporting Goods. Same thing. Super easy to back into a Dick's Sporting Goods store. It's a straight back for the most part. But it was super easy. Another thing too, when you're driving out there, you gotta use up all your space. You can't be worrying about no traffic laws, driving in other lanes, things like that. You gotta use up all your space that you need to use up. So don't worry about anything like that. Use up all your space. Just don't hit anybody. You'll be all right. And don't run on red lights. You're fine. But the whole road, entire road is your territory. It's not about no. When you turning, making turns, things like that. It's not about no lanes. It's not about which side of the road you're supposed to be on. As long as you're not hitting nobody, you can use up the whole road if you want to. That's another thing too. Don't worry about only driving in one lane. You can't do that when you got the big old trailer behind you. When you're making your turns, you got to use both lanes. 4 or 5 lanes you have to use them all up and then make your turn. Other than that, so pretty much for the whole week when I was out with my trainer, I drove about 2,000, 2,500 miles altogether. And the maximum amount of miles I drove in one day was about 600 miles in one day. I drove about 10 hours, maybe 11 hours. And one day I drove about 600 some miles in one day. And I parked at different truck stops. The truck stops that Schneider uses the most are Flying J and Pilot. They got deals with them where we got to fuel at their locations. So that's where we parked at and slept for the most part at Pilot and Flying J locations. They have good showers though. It came with a towel, so I thought it was good. It came with a towel. That was good enough for me. Came with a towel and some soap. Man, no toothpaste. I can't brush my teeth with no soap. Maybe you can. Let me know if you can or not in the comment section below. If you can brush your teeth with soap. That's about it. Also, too, your brothers got food stamps. Some of the gas stations got food stamps if you got them. EBT. But it's best not to be eating burgers every day. Get high blood pressure and get sick, and then you be having heart attacks inside the truck. Everybody wondering what's wrong with you, why the truck's shaking like that. So, watch out for unhealthy eating and high sodium foods. Eating beef jerky every day, get that high sodium blood pressure going. So watch out for that. Idaho is a beautiful place. Everybody was friendly. Dick's Sporting Goods employees were real friendly. They let me go inside, use the restroom. They're real friendly. They helped me unlatch the trailer doors and latch them back up properly. I learned too that you got to have a flat surface when you're closing the trailer doors, so you latch them back up. You got to have a flat surface. Otherwise, the top of the trailer won't close correctly. Or won't latch correctly at the very top of the trailers, the trailer doors. That's about it. I'll let y'all. Oh yeah, one more thing. While they were unloading the trailer, I went to McDonald's, got something to eat. So I did that. But peace.